Jaeger had some big news today regarding the upcoming Season 3 of the Cycle Frontier. The news dropped on their YouTube channel, and this is pretty much how it went. Season 3 has been pushed back to March 29th, 2023, and, quote, "This will be the last wipe we ever do." They have decided to get rid of seasonal wipes. So that means that once Season 3 begins, you're not going to have to worry about losing campaign progress or gear or K-marks or hideout upgrades due to a mandatory wipe every 130 days or however long it is. Instead, it seems like they'll be adopting an optional wipe type feature, which I imagine will work a lot like Hunt Showdown. In Hunt Showdown, once you max out your level to 100, you can decide to prestige and reset to level 1. This gets rid of all your weapons, and you just basically start all the way over from 0. You get a little extra number next to your level showing which prestige you're on, so you got people who are prestige level 50 and things like that. Now, that method is not confirmed. I just saw people in the comments section of the video kind of comparing it to a Hunt Showdown type thing, and the Cycle Frontier was hearting it and liking the comments and things like that. So I imagine that's kind of the direction that they're going to be going in. Now, this could be good, but if you are going to do a prestige system and the rewards for you to prestige or something like a weapon charm, I doubt that anyone would want to go for it. But they haven't talked about what the rewards would be yet, so I'm not going to go there. We're just going to have to wait and see on what they decide to do. So this change seems to have a focus on everyone having equal opportunities. In the video, they mentioned having an economy rebalancing, revisited campaigns, and an economy reset so that everybody is able to have a level playing field and, quote, "start right from the beginning together." Now that sounds fantastic. However, there are some questions like, what if I don't start playing until 2 months after Season 3 begins and I'm a new player? Will the field still be level for me? But we'll talk about that later. They go on to mention that they're aiming for long-term appeal with the game, not just, a 3-month cycle. And the goal there is so people that come to play their game have fun for more than just one season. And that sounds great, because I think that's kind of a big issue is people come in, they either stop mid-season, they get close to the end of the season, they go, okay, well, I'm bored, or I don't feel like grinding anymore. So the fact that their focus is kind of on, let's give this longevity, I think that's great. They mentioned that high-end gear is going to be harder to obtain and will be more expensive in the shops, which is great, I suppose. I mean, I've never unlocked top tier weapons aside from the Brute. I haven't played it as much as others, of course, but I've never made it to that stage, really. I've gotten really close. I've started the stage, got to the Brute, never quite made it to the RB, but now it kind of sounds like that once I get to the RB, it's going to be super expensive. But again, we have to remember, economy reset, economy rework. So they say they want the players to have a far better gameplay experience. And I like the sound of that. I think everyone likes the sound of that. They hit really hard on making everything that we do in the game having weight to it. Not 100% sure what that means, but I think we're going to be getting more of an explanation before the wipe. This is just kind of like an initial announcement of what kind of they're working on and what to expect in the future, because this is a big change. There's going to be another end of season event. The last one was pretty fun, except for the storm appearing every 5 minutes. That's not a joke. It was literally every 5 minutes, I think. I vote against super frequent storms. If anyone from Jaeger is watching, don't do it. Do not do it. The announcement ends with a brief look at a roadmap for 2023. They blurred out most of the stuff on here. I'm guessing this is the end of the season event, maybe a new mode or weapon here. Lots of blurred things. Maybe like bounty hunting or creature hunting or something? Zapdos mount. We get a Mario Castle DLC. I don't know. That was pretty much the announcement. I mean, the armor being more difficult to get a hold of does raise some concerns, but you have to remember, they mentioned an economy rework/reset. So the way this game has flowed for the last 2 seasons sounds like it's about to get flipped on its head. And I mean, honestly, it sounds interesting. I'm just going to say interesting. I don't want to go one way or another until we have more information on this. I saw a lot of people in the comments talking about how this is a great move, and I saw a lot of people in the comments talking about how it's a bad move. Nobody really knows how it's going to play out, but I have faith. I have faith. If you haven't seen the dev video, I recommend it. The devs seem to know what the problems are and have a good idea of how to fix it. Or maybe it's a confident and hopeful shot in the dark. Only time will tell. These devs are pretty open to conversation. They talk about coming into the Discord, asking some questions. I see a lot of activity in the Discord, so if you want to talk to them, go for it. If you have questions of your own, I'm sure there's only so much they can share. But yeah, so this is pretty big. I kind of want to say I'm excited. I'm kind of excited a little bit. I like the idea of an economy reset and rework. Again, we're going to see how that is. Could be great, could be terrible. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I got for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm working on some more Cycle gameplay, so just hang in there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.